Shorter days and less sunlight during winter can often leave us feeling emotionally heavy. Dr. Samra Zafar is here with helpful advice to manage these feelings and move ahead positively through the new year. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me again.
Always great to have you with us. You offer such great advice and insight. And why don't we start off with talking about some of that as far as what's happening in our brain during wintertime?
So in winter, Corey, shorter days and reduced daylight, it actually disrupts our brain's natural circadian rhythm. So what that does is it lowers serotonin, which is your happy hormone, as people know it. And that serotonin actually regulates our mood. And now also reduced sunlight also increases melatonin, which is our sleepy hormone. So it actually promotes sleepiness and emotional slowing. At the same time, we have less vitamin D because of lower sunlight. So that is what the brain uses to support serotonin production. So all of these three things combined lowers energy, the heavier mood, increased emotional sensitivity. So it's not just the blues, it's actually biological response to what happens in the winter. So the key is to notice those early signs. So that would mean like fatigue or irritability, or you're craving comfort foods, like when we want to eat carbs, that's actually our body's way of preserving some of this energy, and losing motivation. So when you see these things happening, address them before they snowball.
Okay, and so how can we cope then with seasonal depression?
So first thing is to prioritize light and whatever you can get of it. So morning daylight, even on cloudy days, helps reset our brain's clock. So a short walk outside or sitting near a window can make a real difference. You can also create light indoors. So open the blinds early, use warm lighting, try one of those light lamps as well, which can make a big difference. Keeping a steady routine like regular sleep and meal times, moving your body gently. You don't need intense workouts. So just walking, stretching, yoga, all of these reduce the anxiety and also releases the endorphins in our body. And please stay socially connected, especially in winter. We increase isolation. We want to sort of just hibernate in our homes. We don't want to go out, and isolation worsens mood. So make a deliberate attempt to actually connect with each other, because when you have connection, even if it's texts or calls or short outings, it can actually buffer against low mood. So support your biology, take in your vitamin D, and lower the bar. Winter is a season of conservation and rejuvenation. So reducing your self-criticism, reducing your expectations can actually improve your mental health.
Okay, so maybe we take some of those pointers into consideration, but it maybe isn't enough. How do we know when it's time for professional help?
Absolutely. And that's a really important question. So if your mood, your sleep, your appetite, your irritability, all these symptoms are lasting more than 2 weeks, and they are also impairing your functioning. So let's say you're having trouble getting out of bed, you're having trouble going to work, you're having trouble concentrating, you just don't want to connect with anyone. So you're losing joy in the things that you normally would find joy in. That is the biggest sign to get help. So, and there's no shame in needing help. We all need it. I have needed it. All the doctors I know have needed help. So please, please, please talk to your doctor. And this seasonal affective disorder is treatable, and early support can make a big difference.
Dr. Zafar, thank you so much for this.
Thank you so much for having me. Take care.
If you'd like to connect with Dr. Zafar, check out samrazafar.com.